is Halloween. This is Halloween. That's from a movie, actually. I believe that was Nightmare Before Christmas. All right. That's how we're getting started. Happy Sunday, guys. Welcome back. Welcome. Oh, and I got my Halloween shirt on. It says Namaste Witches. Would you like? My mom bought this for me. So yes, I'm happy to do some readings for you guys today, and I'm gonna get my table ready as I chat with you for a moment. So say what's up to me if you're in here, and like I said, happy Halloween to all of you. If you celebrate, I know not all countries recognize Halloween, and I know I have people from all over the world that follow me, but if you do, happy Halloween. I had a tarot event yesterday, an in-person event, and I try to do those once a year at minimum. I would like to do them more than just once or twice a year, but it was so fun. And if you came, thank you. If you purchased a ticket, that's awesome. I had the sweetest people come, and two of them drove quite a distance. And not only did they drive to come see me, they brought me gifts. I feel like I should be gifting you. So I'm actually going to use the cards that they bought me. So thank you to Michelle and Nevaeh. They bought me this tarot deck. I've never used it. I haven't even opened it yet. I just got it yesterday. I think because this reminded her of Wonder Woman. And so they bought it for me. But as everybody always says, I look like Wonder Woman. Which honestly, I did not even know who that celebrity was until I kept getting it in the comment section. And then they bought me this one. I don't know if I'm going to use this one today, but I'm going to unbox it real quick and just see what's up. See if I like it. But yeah, we're going to go Aries through Pisces as always. See what we got going on for you for this upcoming week. Oh my gosh, I just had a red cardinal perch itself right outside my window. I know if I get up and move my camera, you're not going to be able to see it. I don't know. He's kind of brave. Let me see if I can catch it. Nope. As soon as I stood up, he went away. All right, well, signs everywhere. Bird cardinal. I don't know what a cardinal or a red bird. I'm not even sure if it's a cardinal. It's a red bird. If that has any significance or what the meaning of that is. Did you have a bird perch as well? Okay, maybe I won't open these. I can't get them open. We might open these later. You think of these long nails. Okay, I got them. Hey, Rebel Angels, what's up, girl? Usually a passed on loved one. Okay, that makes sense to me. Okay. All right, so we're going to start, like I said, with Aries. I just want to check out these cards real quick. Oh, wow, these cards are huge. I'm not going to use these today because I'm not familiar with them. Oh, wow, these are amazing. I don't know if I can actually shuffle these, though. Look how big they are. So this is an interesting type of tarot where you read the facial expressions. That's awesome. I'm going to have to figure out how to incorporate these into my readings. But thank you for my subscribers that bought these for me. I appreciate you guys. I am going to use the Sacred Sisterhood Tarot today. Yup. And what else do I want to use? No, not that one, not that one. Yes, yes. No. I'm going to use these two, I think. Okay. So what are you guys going to be for Halloween? Here's the other deck that they bought me. You can see that. So, oh my gosh, I'm a mess. What are you guys going to be for Halloween? Talk to me for a second while I get my stuff together. Oh my gosh. Ever since I woke up this morning, can I just say I've had that song in my head. This is Halloween, this is Halloween, Halloween. From Nightmare Before Christmas movie. I don't know why. I haven't seen that movie in forever. But yeah, let me give these a shuffle and get my cards ready. Do you guys dress up for Halloween? Some people do, some people don't. I was going to dress up, but I just don't have the energy, especially after yesterday. Yesterday was a fun-filled day, but it was a long day. Anytime I do private readings, it always drains my energy afterwards, and then I'm like, ugh. You don't dress up? I did a video on Facebook, and I was like, really, there's no need for me to dress up because I'm already a character. I went to, I don't know if it's considered, I went to a Halloween party last night, or I stopped by one, let me say that. And there was a girl there that was dressed as the tarot reader. And it kind of made me laugh a little bit. You know, she had a fake magic ball she was carrying around. And of course, she didn't know me or what I do for a living. But I'm like, oh, so that's what people think tarot readers look like. Okay. I didn't wear my costume because I am a reader. I thought that was interesting. It was a cute costume, though. She was a really sweet girl. I had a lot of fun. Okay, I think I'm ready now. I think I'm ready. So if you don't know how this works, I'm going to meditate between every zodiac sign. Thank you, Adji. And if you meditate, I invite you to meditate with me. Maybe it'll help me pick up on your story or your energy. If not, that's all right. Just chill out. Only takes me a few minutes. And we're going to go ahead and get into it. I'll be asking my guides for the messages for the highest good of all who join. May they be accurate and helpful. Whether you're viewing this live or you're viewing this later, matters not. Let's get it, y'all. Aries. All right, so Aries, for some reason they were highlighting the nose, the bridge of the nose. I don't know if like you're obsessed with your nose or someone else has a very noticeable nose or a prominent nose, or maybe you have nose piercings. I'm not really sure. I've been wanting to get a nose piercing and I'm going to do it this year. I'm going to get a few of them actually. That's just a side note. Anyways, ADD, but they're showing me the nose. That's it. I don't know why. And then I heard beat them off with a stick. Take from that what you will, okay? I will say also, since I woke up this morning, I have also had the song, But You Didn't Have to Cut Me Out, which I got in 2 readings now. I got it in Scorpio. I got it in Aquarius. I think the artist name is Goyte. I'm not sure how you pronounce that. I think that's who it is. And he says in the song, and now we're just strangers. Okay, so take that for what you will. And let's see what the cards have to say in addition to that. So you've got the 4th house of roots here. This is talking about your family, your home, your background, your inner world. It also talks about self-care and habits. And I will tell you, I felt sleepy when I went into your reading, Aries. And I actually went to bed at a pretty good time last night. So I'm feeling very bright right now. But when I went into the meditation, I felt like taking a nap. So some of you need to work on your sleep patterns, or you might just feel a little bit of fatigue or whatever throughout the day, or maybe throughout the week. I will say that the energy has been feeling in general for the collective. I don't even know if I could put words to it. There is a slight irritability in the energy, okay? And you might be feeling that as well. So this is encouraging you to get back to what makes you feel comfortable, what makes you feel secure. Cooking might actually be very therapeutic for you, or doing like homebody stuff, because they give me the word homebody. Some of you might be homebodies, but it's time to get back to the roots, okay? So then you have the Queen of Swords here, which is all about independence. Now, this is an interesting combination here. So to me, this is kind of running your own ship. They literally said the word castle. Running your own castle, casa, whatever. I don't know. Especially if you're a female Aries. This is like kind of being the one in charge of what's going on, not just within your life, but within your house, within your home. If you're a masculine Aries, you could be dealing with a very dominant female, okay? And the female is very focused on things that make them feel more rooted, like their family, like the home. So take it as it resonates with you. But I've been getting a very dominant energy coming through the Aries vibes in the past few readings. So this doesn't really surprise me, as this is more of kind of what I've been feeling. So let's go a little bit further. For my Aries, I feel like I'm missing a deck, am I? Yeah, I am. Guidance deck. So you have the 6 of Pentacles here. Ooh, the Ace of Pentacles. And the King of Cups. So Aries, this is all about your roots, your financial security, as well as payback. And I don't know why I got that term, beat them off with a stick. I don't know what that means. To me, when I think of that term, I think of like having to like literally shoo people away, or having a lot of people wanting your attention all at once, whether it be family, friends, or lovers. I don't know. Like you could beat them off with a stick, something like that. Okay, for some of you. But I'm also getting a lot of messages here about financial payouts or investment opportunities, savings, things more geared towards your practical environment, more geared towards your home life. All right, maybe needing to make some investments there. because they're also giving me like revamping a home or like rejuvenating your home environment, redecorating. Could be as simple as that, right? Like making it more comfortable for you, okay? And I know as we go out of the Halloween season into Christmas season, right? A lot of people do decorations, but um even if it's not in regards to that, there's an opportunity to invest your time and energy into something. All right. And I feel like what it really is talking about is peace of mind. Having that comfort of just knowing that, yeah, I'm going to be okay because I'm now getting that song. And I got this in your last reading, or maybe it was Gemini. I'll be A-O-A-okay. I'll be A-O-A-okay. So it's the sense of feeling like I'm going to be okay. You know what I'm saying? Like the sense of calmness coming through for the Aries energy. Maybe that irritability that I was feeling earlier kind of leaving a little bit, you being able to relax a little, not be on guard so much, to kind of put your sword down or your defenses down, okay? Because it's going to be A-okay, right? And there's fresh energy coming in. Some of you have an opportunity to grow something with a water sign or an air sign, okay? Particularly Cancer or, but like I said, could be Pisces, Scorpio, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. There's a chance to like for something to develop, okay, within that connection if you're connecting with either of those signs. So let's see people or person you're connecting with in Aries and get their energy here. I love new cards. I'm so excited to use new cards today. Ooh, that's a lot. Okay, I didn't mean to get that many. So, Aries, you have the Justice card here. All right, the Two of Cups. Is this the Seven of Swords? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of Swords. Okay, and the World. So, whoever you're connected with, they want justice within a connection, whether that be a connection with you or a connection in their life in general. There is something coming full circle with this connection, but there's deception around it. So, and the deception is tied to something around the past energy, okay? I don't want to say like it's outright a lie, but I would say that there's things that you may not really know about this person. And so while I think it's a-okay to be comfortable with where you're at right now and not push against anything, I think that there's more to be heard. Okay, I was going to say found out, but I got heard. Heard. Okay. When it comes to this person, they could be not telling the full truth about, you know, how they're feeling or possibly in regards to a relationship in their life. It's just like this person, oh, okay. So someone wants to be heard within the connection. All right, because there's a sense of like this desire to get some sort of justice in the situation, but they said hurt people hurt people. So I don't know if this person's been hurt and so they justify their behavior by hurting others. It's kind of that vicious cycle we get into, and sometimes we don't even recognize that we're doing this. And I actually just had a conversation with someone the other day about that, where it's like when life is going bad for a person, it's almost like they feel justified in, you know, railing against other people or justified in their bad behavior because they use their circumstance as a reason to not feel good. And so to give you an example, this could be someone that's like, you don't know my story, or you don't know my pain, or I am this way because of this. And I'm not saying that this person hasn't been through some things, but I'm saying they use it as a justification for bad behavior sometimes, and whether they're aware of it or not. Like, it's okay for me to be defensive or guarded towards you because I'm hurt, you know, or because of this, this, and this, and this. Do you know what I'm saying? There's something about this person's persona or what's going on with them energetically that's creating almost that defensiveness here, or this elusive energy where they're not willing or able to fully come clean or fully tell the truth about something. And it's because of some sort of hurt people, and it all being connected to that, right? And so I do feel this person rails against things because they think they're justified, but they're not, you know, I don't know. They're giving me a song. It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. Instead of treated, we get tricked. Don't mind my terrible singing. Yeah, I don't want to belabor my point, but it's like, yeah. You get what I'm saying? Like, this person could have had a hard knock life, and yes, they were knocked around a bit, but it still doesn't. They were meant to grow from it, not become harder because of it, or not to. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not responsible necessarily for the things that other people do to us, but we are responsible for how we react and how we treat others. You know what I'm saying? So I have Libra, Taurus energy here, but like I said, I've got air and water as well. Let's see, encouragement, synchronicity. This says, are you noticing the signs of synchronicity that the spirit world has been sending to you at this time? People and situations in your life are not just appearing by coincidence. In reality, they're being guided to you from the spirit world to help you for a specific reason. So the encouragement here is to continue to cultivate whatever the security is that you've built up for yourself, and to focus more on the things that you have control of in the environment, such as your family, your home, comfort, finding comfort in this upcoming week, finding comfort in the energy, not to push against anyone, but to kind of stay in your own lane, Aries. And yeah. Did I already say the zodiac signs? I did. If I didn't say Libra, I also have Libra here. Thanks, Maureen. We're going to go to Taurus now. I'm feeling like ravenous right now. Is that a word? I don't know if that's for Aries or Taurus, but I feel... I cannot describe the feeling that I'm getting. Is ravenous a word? Like I just want to eat up the experience of something. Like, I almost have too much energy to even sit here. I almost want to like get up and walk around, or I don't know. Maybe impatience. Is that what I'm feeling? Impatience. Aries, you might be feeling that. Taurus, you might be feeling that. You might be really hungry today. I don't know. It is a word. I thought so. I am not going to do the Carlton Infinite. You are out of your mind, girl. I mean, I can do it, but I'm not going to do it on camera. All right, Taurus. Hold on 1 second. So Taurus, it was almost kind of like an internal dialogue as I sat to clear my energy of like being pulled towards negative thoughts and then correcting oneself and then literally consciously pulling yourself into a higher level thought. So some of you might be battling some stinking thinking, some negative thinking, or find yourself like slowly starting to dwell. And they showed me a black raven, like on this darker energy, and then catching yourself in the moment and being like, no, I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to think about that. I'm not going to dwell on that. And if you haven't caught yourself doing that, then the encouragement is to pay attention to your thoughts, especially this upcoming week, and to try and get ahead of that, okay? Try and pivot your thoughts. Spirit is guiding you to like refocus your energy here. And then the moment that I refocus my energy in the meditation, thank you for the $9.99, Jennifer. Appreciate you. The moment that I tried to refocus my energy, all of a sudden I felt an extreme upliftment and all of this gratitude and appreciation coming in. So whatever it is that you're worried about, or maybe that you have on your mind that brings you into a negative space, there is right on the heels of that something really good coming in to show gratitude towards, to have appreciation towards. But you have to pivot your energy before it can come in. So it's not just going to surprise you, Taurus. You're going to have to consciously keep your mind focused on the things that you want, the positive outcome. And they said, keep your head held high. Oh, and I got a song. Oh gosh, it already left me. Maybe it'll come back. So you've got Libra energy here. You could have that in your chart, be dealing with one. This is very harmonious energy, very cooperative, very balanced. This is talking about being inspired, being fair, staying optimistic, okay? Also, Libra energy always to me talks about relationships, as Libra is the house of relationships. So relationships might be highlighted as well this upcoming week. And then you have the Knight of Wands, which is all about action, okay? So I feel like it's time to take some sort of action or when it comes to relationships, but it's like, don't go too far into people pleasing or trying to please everyone or be everything for everyone or whatever, to the point that you throw yourself out of balance, right? Because there is this tendency to overdo it, Taurus, or like overdo your energy, overextend yourself is what I'm hearing. So I guess pay attention to that, right? You could also be dealing with the fire or an air sign for some of you. Oh, your cards just flew out. 7 of Cups in reverse, the Star card at the bottom of the deck. Four of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, don't overextend yourself. Just like the Aries energy, I felt that you weren't, some of you needing to get more rest, okay? Rest, rejuvenation, focusing on your home, focusing on the task at hand, doing things that make you feel good. There's emotional confusion that is lifting here. That's allowing you to have a little bit more energy as we go forward. But you see how this person is focused on their well-being or the things that make them feel good, right? And when you do that, Taurus, it takes you from this very confusing kind of foggy energy into this more clear and decisive emotional energy, okay? Some of you right now, it's like maybe there is things going on in relationships, but I feel your focus is more so geared towards self, okay? Maybe relationships have seemed confusing to you lately, but yeah, and or you're being encouraged to focus on things that make you feel more light and airy. And there's also could be some sort of wish fulfillment coming in or a manifestation of something that is going to make you feel really good. Could be around career as well. Does not have to be relationships. Could also be dealing with Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Person you are dealing with. You've got Three of Wands, the Hermit, the Eight of Cups. Sorry, these cards are new to me, so it took me a moment. So whoever you're connecting with, I kind of like this person's energy. They might be a very artistic person or just very playful, but yet they have a deep soul, okay? Yet they're someone who either feels deeply or thinks deeply. I feel like a very ambitious energy coming off of these cards, and this is not traditional tarot, so it has different meanings, but it's a sense of like making light of something. I almost said making fun of something, but I don't feel it is in a malicious way. I feel it is in a playful way of like this person really being bound and determined, to get what it is that they want, okay? But yet at the same time, they're able to keep like a playful attitude. This person has reached some sort of enlightenment here, knowing what's in their heart. They could also be connecting with your past, or children might be surrounding you or this person as something that brings out their more playful side, or it could just be their inner child showing up. It's like this person has a youthful vibe, but an old soul, Taurus, if that makes any sense to you. And I'm getting the A-OK song. I feel like this person is very independent, so I don't feel that they are necessarily needing anyone, okay? Not saying they don't want anyone. I feel kind of this independent vibe coming off of this person here. But I also feel it coming off of your energy. So that makes you a match to this person energetically speaking, right? Because you're kind of doing your thing. They're kind of doing their thing. It could be a yin and yang situation. There might be some action taken within this connection in this upcoming week. Or it's just that this person is taking action in their life on things that make them feel more light and playful, and you're taking action on things that make you feel more ambitious or make you feel more comfortable. But the energy is beautiful. I don't know. There's no different way to read this, okay? So I feel like there's some sort of balance coming into the situation. So enjoy that, because that's not every day I get a reading that good, like for real. Enjoy that. Let's get some guidance cards. Hello from heaven. For some reason, I keep hearing some of you felt like you got your ass kicked in the energy. Maybe that was in the retrograde or during the full moon. But I feel this incredible amount of lighter energy coming through, right? Which the veil is very thin yesterday and today. So that could be the reason for the upliftment. But it could have felt like in the past that, because as I said, that you're getting your ass kicked by the energy, if that makes any sense. Or maybe this person felt that way. All right, so hello from heaven. Your loved ones in the spirit world want to connect with you as much as you want to connect with them. They know you've been thinking of them. They're sending you signs and symbols to show you how much they love you, to prove they're with you at this time. So you may have spirit guides, universal support, or past loved ones that are near you. Pay attention, especially since it's Halloween here in the States, as you could be feeling their presence or getting signs from beyond, okay? Which kind of reminds me of the Cancer reading. Some of you could have Cancer in your chart as well, because that reading was called Hello from the Other Side. And if you do have Cancer in your chart or dealing with one, you might want to check that reading out. So I have, well, the fourth house, Cancerian energy, Gemini, Aquarius, Virgo, and fire here. All right, but it's a general reading, so could have any of those signs in your chart or the chart of the person you're dealing with. I'm gonna fix my window real quick. Don't forget to give me a like if you're in the chat, please. Okay, Gemini. Sorry, this is the song that came through. I'll go back into the meditation, but I have to capture it before I lose it. Skibbity bebop, skibop, Scooby Doo. Guess what, America? We love you. I don't know what that's from. I have no idea what that's from. Roller coaster of love. Is that it? I think it's Roller Coaster of Love, which is a Red Hot Chili Peppers song. Does anybody know what that's from? Oh, is it Rapper's Delight? Okay, I'm combining two songs. All right, so we'll keep that. I'll be back, Gemini. Hold on a second. So let me go back in my meditation for a second. Okay. I saw a crab. Some of you could be dealing with the cancer or have cancer in your birth chart possibly, or water in your chart. And then, yeah, those two songs just kept intertwining and playing in my head. So maybe check out Rapper's Delight and Red Hot Chili Peppers, Roller Coaster of Love. It's just so random, right? You could be hearing those songs on the radio or pop up into your existence over the next few weeks. If so, pay attention to what's happening when the sign shows itself to you or the music comes on, or what you were thinking about in that moment. Sometimes I'll get songs during a reading that don't make sense to me, and then I'll be just living my life a week later and something significant happens and the song shows up, or it's playing at the gas station, or it's playing at the grocery store, you know what I'm saying? So pay attention. But specifically, the roller coaster of love song is sticking out to me. So some of you, when it comes to your love life, possibly, or just in general, feeling like a roller coaster, okay? I actually like that song, though. It's a good song. So check out the lyrics to that, Gemini. And let's see. Why do I keep getting Rapper's Delight? So weird. I haven't heard that song in forever, so it's starting to come back to me, the lyrics, slowly. Just bizarre. Anyways, I don't know. Let's move forward. North Node of Destiny. So this is talking about soul school, learning curve, Aquarian energy for some of you. This is fulfilling your purpose. Very spiritual, ethereal type of vibe here, okay? This is talking about your spiritual path, keeping your integrity, and thinking about life more as a journey, not so much as a destination or a goal to be achieved. It's nice to have goals, right? But unless you're enjoying the ride to getting what you want, it's really pointless. Then goals become things that hinder us more than help us. So it's like important to pay attention to staying along with the journey, okay? And let's see what else we have here for you. Hold on a second. Christopher Meyer, stop stalking me. I blocked you from Instagram. Pretty sure I blocked you from Facebook. I thought I blocked you from here. If you don't like me, that's fine. I honestly don't care because I don't know who you are. But stop following me. Like, let it go. Let it go, man. Woman, whoever you are. Like, for real. I get not liking something or someone, or maybe you don't like tarot, that's fine. But then leave them alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I don't like someone, I don't continually go to their page and watch them and talk smack. Like, you know what I'm saying? That doesn't even make any sense. So I wish you the very best. But honestly, you've sent me some really creepy stuff to my Instagram. And I actually bought spyware to look up all of the links to your stuff. And I'm pretty sure I know who you are. So just leave it alone. Goodbye. Please block him. Okay, I don't usually like to call people out, so I don't mean to like throw shade on the Gemini reading. And Gemini, I'm sorry. But enough is enough. Just move on with your life. Find another tarot reader. Okay? Let it go. You know? Jeez. Oh, I'm not worried about it, Infinite. I guess it just comes with being on YouTube, but it's amazing to me how people can hold on to hatred. You know, like doesn't that bother you? You know. Anyways, sorry, Gemini. I am not going to read the chat for the rest of the time because that threw me off. And yes, so give me 1 second to deep breath and get it out of my energy. Okay, so Gemini, as I was saying, it's a very spiritual energy here. Okay, so things might be blossoming in your life, but it may feel like a roller coaster at times, which roller coasters are fun, but they're a bit unpredictable. Okay, that's a misfire. So let's see what else. You've got the Tower and the Eight of Cups. So this is that erratic energy that I was feeling earlier. And it could be that things have maybe felt unstable, but there is followed by the Eight of Cups. So walking away from that energy is going to put you back on your path, okay? I just feel like this also could be like something that came into your life, right? And I feel this is past energy that kind of shook things up. It has since passed, and it's helped you to either grow spiritually or grow yourself emotionally. But I do feel that it took you a long time to get back on your feet, or took you a long time to get back into the space of being able to appreciate the journey, you know, being able to appreciate the experience, right? And that's kind of what I was talking about earlier, is that sometimes even the unexpected things are part of the journey, okay, to fulfilling our purpose. So keep that in mind. Your reading was really interesting, your you versus them reading. I felt like that was a very specific storyline. So you know what? That's really interesting. So you know what that reading was about, Gemini? It was about someone who had a really dark side to them. And I don't believe in coincidences, right? So I don't believe that I happened to look up and see a name I recognized, because I did my own research on them. That seems very dark to me. So, and I have Gemini in my chart. So some of you could have someone lingering around your energy who just wants to be an annoyance, or you know, they might have very dark elements to them, or yeah, take it for what it is. But if that's the case, go watch the you versus them reading that I just did, because you may resonate with that as well. But here you are showing up in your reading, Two of Pentacles, the Lovers, the Four of Swords. So there's a sense of like going back and forth, wanting to feel like yourself again is the words that they're giving me. Some of you may have a very strong connection here that abruptly left your life. It doesn't have to be intimate. It could have been family, friends. This is in the past, I feel. But for some reason, it's coming back up here because you're looking at it from a different set of eyes that's allowing you to see how you matured since then, or because of that experience, you grew financially. For some of you grew spiritually, but it's being able to see how this equaled that, and that because that happened, it equaled this, and because that happened, it equaled that. You know, it's like kind of connecting the dots here, and gaining some sort of enlightenment over some sort of disruption that is or was taking place. There is a sense of feeling like a stranger is the word that I heard, or that there is a lot of aloneness here, but not necessarily. They're giving me the Justin Bieber song where he says, hold on a second. The song where he sings Lonely. I'm not going to sing it. Do you guys know what? I don't know if that's the name of the song. So there might have been some loneliness here going on. Maybe a lot of thinking about Spirit's wanting you to think about different ways to utilize your alone time. So if like when you have downtime and when you have alone time, you're spending it kind of dwelling on the past, or, you know, getting on your phone and then watching things that upset you, or watching things on TV that upset you, whatever. They're saying make better use of your alone time. Do things that feel good to your soul, that somehow are connected to your fulfillment, whether that's creative activities or connecting with friends. It's like They said spend your time wisely. So some of you have been, maybe it's hard for you to keep focused on the positive of something when you have too much downtime or too much alone time. Something like that going on. Okay, let's see who you're dealing with. All right, 10 of Cups, Ace of Cups. Oh, wow. Okay. So 7 of Wands. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 7 of Wands and the Strength card. Leo energy, Gemini energy here for some of you. So whoever you're connecting with, this could be a friend, family member, intimate partner, you name it. There is a lot of love here. There's a lot of emotion here. Some of you may be connected through other friends, family. You might be in a relationship with this person. If so, there's a lot of love. A lot of hard-headedness as well, okay? I do feel like this person, they might be a little bit guarded or a little bit defensive though, but it's coming from this very strong-willed energy of I want what I want and this is what I want. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be surprised if this is a fixed sign or a Leo, like I said, but doesn't have to be. It's just, it's also a very protective mode. So this person could feel very protective over the relationship or the connection or their heart. It may be that they feel it's their kind of job in life to be the strong one, to be the protector. But I do get a little bit of critical type of energy or defensiveness here with this person because I do feel like they have some battle scars. All right, so there's some wounding in this person's heart chakra, but yet still has the capacity to love immensely. So I feel this person is being guided to stay in their integrity, to try and be mature in the situation. But this card is kind of throwing me off here a little bit. I just keep getting like this energy of like, this is mine. This is how I feel. This is mine to protect, okay? And that could be coming from your end as well, although I feel it more so on this person's side. It could border controlling. So I guess it just depends on how high or low vibrating your person is, Gemini. It could be that this person is controlling when it comes to relationships, or they want to control their emotions to the degree that maybe they don't always easily show it to you. So let's see what the guidance is here. Thank you for the $4.99. Says a child's love. A love between a parent and a child is one of the most precious and deep connections we make during our time on earth. Children start out as a part of us, and from their first cries, they establish themselves as the biggest part of our heart. Some of you, this is a child, or this is a parental figure you're dealing with. But doesn't have to be. It could just be that it's speaking about the connection between loving your inner child and the relationships that you call in. So take it as it resonates, okay? Could be dealing with Scorpio, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Taurus, Sagittarius, and Leo are the predominant signs I'm seeing. Thank you for the $44, Geraldine. That's sweet of you. Appreciate that. I missed some super chats. I'm really sorry, Gemini, for going off on someone in the middle of your reading. I do kind of feel bad about that. But if you saw some of the messages I get, you would feel the same way that I felt. Like, I'm just saying, I have the right to feel safe and secure, whether you like me or not. And if you make me feel unsafe, that's a problem. Thank you for the 44. Thank you for the 4.99. Thank you for the $5, Carrie. Thank you for the $4, Kelly. Appreciate ya. Okay. Okay, Cancer. Thanks, Jennifer. Well, I don't believe in coincidences, Jessica. So, and given the reading that I had for Gemini, it kind of makes sense to me. It kind of makes sense to me. I mean, the last reading I did for you guys, the you versus them, but anyways, Cancer. Okay, sorry, that took me a little bit longer because I had to get all of that junk out from Gemini. So I'm back, sorry. So Cancer, I was getting images of stars. Okay, some of you might be connecting with stars, or there was a song that came through. Ooh, and now it's gone. Hold on. She says, stars, I look at them and wonder where you are. Just look at the star. Grace Potter. You guys know that song by Grace Potter? Some of you could be connecting with Aquarius, okay? But stars also to me talk about wish fulfillment and healing, that type of energy coming in for you. I felt a sense of relief coming through, okay? And as I say that, out pops your own card, the Cancer card. So this is kind of getting back in touch with yourself, feeling good about yourself. It's a very comforting type of vibe here. It kind of reminds me of a little bit of the vibes I was getting in the Aries reading. But it's also very protective and intuitive, okay? There's a lot of mood fluctuations going on right now, just in general, but I feel, watch the moodiness. Okay, some of you might feel like really up and then really down one day. One day you're very soft, the next day you're very defensive. Or you could be dealing with someone in the home environment that has massive mood swings or shifts like that, or in a relationship, I should say. It doesn't have to be the home environment. But yes, and then the other song that came through was Cry to Me. The lyric was Cry to Me. And I think that came through the Libra reading as well, if I remember correctly, the last time I did the Libra reading. So, wow, Strength card, King of Wands, Five of Wands. Some of you dealing with Leo, but doesn't have to be. Wow, okay, so this is kind of you owning up, bossing up, being the leader, having the strength, okay? Some of you, there could have been some challenges going on or conflict going on within the energy, but I definitely don't feel that you are the type to back down, or you're dealing with a masculine that is very persuasive, I heard, or pervasive. That's interesting. I wasn't expecting to hear that. So I don't mean to get different messages for feminine and masculine, but I have to say it. If you're a feminine Cancer, I feel you're in the softer energy, but knowing your worth, you know, being the caretaking Cancer that you are. If you are a masculine Cancerian, I feel you're taking the more dominant approach, could be coming off a little bit defensive or egotistical. Watch that, because you could draw in conflict to you. And certainly you could be dealing with a male like that, or a masculine like that, Cancer, where they're testy, okay, or testing the waters maybe with the masculine. And my masculine Cancer, same goes. You could be dealing with a female that's both soft and strong, okay? So I didn't mean to divide those out, but it was two clear different messages there. So let's go further. Thanks for the $4.99, New Moon. Why does that song keep coming in, but I can't hear the lyrics? I lit a fire, something, something tonight. A little fire tonight might burn wild. And I can't leave this place. I can only look at the stars. Look at that song. All right, King of Cups, the High Priestess, the Two of Pentacles. Well, this is your, wow, talk about repetitive cards. This is the Queen of Cups. This is the King of Cups. You've got the King of Wands here, which reminds me of the King of Wands in this deck. So a lot of repetitive energy. Some of you are probably dealing with a fire sign, but doesn't have to. It could be another water sign as well. There's a sense of like overcoming something here in the energy, and then coming to peace, okay? Getting some answers, getting some peace of mind, okay? I feel this moodiness though coming through, and it's really throwing a wrench in the plans, okay? So the encouragement here, Cancer, is to kind of, as best you can, kind of clear your space, and maybe even sit in a meditation, so that you can invite in the answers through your own higher self. But I do feel that I heard your prayers have been answered. Okay, so some of you might get validation of that. But you're definitely being intuitively guided here to make some sort of decision. And this could be in regards to a relationship or other areas of your life, but it's going to require you to be both soft and strong. Do you know what that means? It's like, I feel like if any zodiac sign could do this, Cancer, you could do this, okay? Being soft yet strong. Because they keep giving me the word ownership. Taking ownership of a situation or ownership of the way that you feel is the key to getting what you want, okay? And like I said, some of you dealing with a masculine energy that has some sort of conflict around them. So let's see the person you're dealing with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of Cups. Temperance. Ten of Cups. And the Death card. So what I'm getting from this, Cancer, is whoever you're connecting with, it's like this person is up and then they're down. They're a very soft energy or very protective, intuitive vibe coming through, yet very independent, yet wanting to be connected, yet they're going through a lot of different changes. It could be that this person has some sort of anxiety that makes them fluctuate like that in their moods. And it could test the relationship, right? If you're all over the place or they're all over the place. And that could be what the test energy is about. But it doesn't have to be at all related to you. I just feel like this person has a lot emotionally going on and they're looking for some sort of comfort. They're looking for some sort of sense of feeling a belonging or a home. But this person could be very prideful, so maybe they don't always ask for that. Even though what they're really wanting here and pulling into them is a sense of family or union or oneness. So it could be too that if this person was, they gave me the words cold as ice in the recent past, that they're softening their energy and being more, yes, still strong, but also a little soft. Because this person really wants to feel connected. So there's some sort of change in that situation or change going on emotionally with this person that is also either you're picking up on intuitively or you're in a state of peace and this person's in a state of change. Let's see what the guidance is, and then I'm going to have to move my table because my lighting is, the sun's coming in. Intuitive nudges. So this says, intuition is the language of the soul. We are all born aware with a profound sense of inner knowing. Intuition is one of the greatest gifts we possess, which keep us connected to our higher selves, the universe, and to our divine spirit. So you might be getting intuitive nudges around this, Cancer. So don't ignore that. It's a gift, okay? Use your intuition. Let your emotions guide you. This is actually a really beautiful energy coming in. So even if there is some sort of challenge going on, I feel like you're going to overcome this, okay? Or be able to keep your sense of emotional stability anyways. All right, so I'm going to move my table real quick here. Getting really stinking hot. Goes me. Oops. Oh. It looks like Chris Myers hurried up and became David Eden. That was fast. And it kicked somebody out of the chat, and look, they created a fake profile almost immediately, came back. Determined. Determined. Yes. Sorry, I'm all up in your face. Okay, how's that, guys? Better. Ay, ay, ay. It's okay. It's okay. All right. Let's go to Leo. Let's go to Leo. Jessica says Chris never goes away. Yeah, it's been a while since I've had a negativity in my chat or trolls, you know. But here's one thing I meant to talk about it when I was talking about the collective. I do feel an upsurge in that type of energy going on, not just for me, but I've noticed it in the readings, you know, as well, like this. It's Scorpio season, and Scorpios, you know I love you. But people be acting crazy in Scorpio season. I don't know, like it activates something in the energy that makes people just want to be weird or in their shadow. Instead of laugh it off. Because I know I'm protected. I know I'm loved. I know I'm a good person. So you can say what you want. You can feel how you feel, but that don't mean it's the truth, you know. And that also doesn't mean that I care. Because I can promise I do not. All right, Leo. Leo. But I hate to give it any attention because you see they already popped back in with another fake profile. So it's like they almost feed off of attention. So I usually just block and delete. And I should have done that. I feel bad. I feel bad that I didn't do that. So I will not give it attention moving forward. Thanks, Infinite. Okay. Leo. So, Leo, the primary message that I was getting was about having a sense of belonging, wanting a sense of belonging, or your belongings, period, like your things, your material things. For some reason, that being highlighted. I kept getting all these different songs. I couldn't really latch on to any of them, but they were all, the one common word in all of them was belonging. Belonging, belonging, belonging. Where I belong. where do I belong? I go where I belong. Like, so take it for what it's worth, but I feel like Leo, you're definitely figuring out, you know, where your soul tribe is, where you feel a sense of belonging and where you do not. And sometimes we figure out where we do not feel a sense of belonging, or we figure out where we belong by putting ourselves in situations where we do not belong, right? Because you feel the vibe is off, you feel the energy is different, something like that. So let's see what the cards have to say then, Leo. You've got the first house of self. Some of you could be connecting with Aries. But this is talking about, again, your self-image, your life, your philosophy, awakening to, I heard the new you, or gaining some sort of new self-awareness. It could be that maybe there was a place in time or a group of people that you used to feel very connected to, and now when you revisit the past or you revisit that place or that person, it no longer feels the same to you. You know, like you grew out of something or you're growing out of something. You could be changing soul tribes right now. We naturally grow and evolve in and out of relationships as we go through life. So it's not abnormal, but sometimes it does take us by surprise when it's like, wow, I've always felt like a kinship with this person, or I've always felt a sense of belonging at this restaurant or this place or whatever. And then you go there after not being there for a while and you're like, why did I like this place? Or, you know, you grew out of the atmosphere, you grew out of the friendship, the whatever. There's a sense of that going on. And figuring out where you feel comfortable, figuring out where your niche is in life, okay? And it's really interesting that I'm getting these messages because I actually know a Leo that is going through that. So let's see what the angel cards are. Four of Cups. So this is that sense of emotional detachment, indifference, okay? I heard you could take it or leave it. You could take it or leave it. That could be your outlook right now. Like kind of indifferent to the outcome. Like, yeah, like somebody inviting you over and you're like, yeah, I could go. You don't not want to go, but you're not excited about going. Like you're indifferent. You know what I'm saying? Like you could be feeling a little bit meh in the energy, or just like take it or leave it. You could take it or leave it, right? That type of vibe coming through. The primary focus right now that they're directing you towards is yourself, your how you feel about yourself, your self-image, and your physical body. So some of you are maybe having some, they said body dysmorphia. I don't think it has to be that extreme, but maybe you're indifferent about how you look, or having some insecurities around that, Leo. Especially if you're a feminine Leo. It could be masculine as well. But it's a reminder that in the eyes of Source, we're all perfection and beauty. Okay, so just remind yourself of that. Because I got the word self-conscious. If you're around a person or a group of people that make you feel self-conscious, those aren't your people, you know, Leo. Okay, that don't mean they're bad people. They're just not your people. Then I have the Five of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, the Fool, and the High Priestess. So I keep wanting to sing a lyric to the Jewel song, I've Been Down So Long. That could be how you felt or someone you're connecting with felt. But here's that sense of like feeling the outcast or feeling like a sense of not belonging. And yet being intuitively guided to new opportunities to kind of begin again and focus on yourself, because it's really not about other people. And let's be honest, sometimes we feel like we don't belong because we're having an insecure thought about ourselves, and it has nothing to do with other people judging us. It's us judging us. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have been in social environments where I felt uncomfortable, not because other people were making me feel that way per se, but because I was so wrapped up in how I was being viewed, that I made myself uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like, so be careful about doing that to yourself, or blaming others for how you feel, because there is some sort of ownership here. Always we have to own how we feel, right? So that's just kind of a side note. But your intuition is guiding you to take advantage of the new day, the new dawn. They're saying Monday, something about Monday. I guess it's because it's at the beginning of the week, possibly. And what you want to take advantage of is this energy of being able to focus on yourself and kind of maybe detach from others a little bit this week. Allow yourself some time to get back in tune, okay? Because some of you have had some heavy things pulling at you, or some toxic energy here that might have been very disruptive to your usual schedule. I don't know, to your life. May have left you feeling depleted. But I heard there's a different way, or a new way to go about things, all right? Person you're dealing with. Wow, the Tower. I love that they're karate kicking in this picture. Can I just say that? The Eight of Wands. And I think this is the Ace of Wands here. Okay. So whoever you're connecting with, Leo, this person has been in this state of overthinking things, overanalyzing themselves, possibly stuck in this mental trap of instability. They could have been mentally unstable, literally, but it doesn't have to be that deep. There is definitely a Tower here that is actually helping to release this person from that mental prison. And it's allowing for some sort of, ooh, I didn't even see that underneath there, some sort of decision that they're going to be communicating about their wants, desires, passions. You could be trying to communicate or having a conversation with this person about what you're wanting, but I feel like this person, they almost can't hear you. You know what I'm saying? Like, this person is really wrapped up in their head. They're really wrapped up in this space that doesn't always allow them to see situations clearly, you know? Sometimes it's hard for this person to see past their own emotions. But I do feel some sort of judgment coming through here that's releasing this person from some sort of toxic patterning, or you. And for them, it's coming through this very fiery energy. So it could be, if they're low vibrational, it could be anger. If they're high vibrational, it could be very passionate energy. So, and it could be too that this person is somewhat unstable, so they go back and forth between like this very frustrating energy, because I'm feeling irritated right now. And then into this very like opposite of that, passionate energy. This person is really needing to communicate what it is they want. Okay? And maybe after a period of not doing that, they may shock you and actually do that, or you might. All right? Especially if you haven't been speaking to this person. So let's see the guidance. It says, just ask. There are many here in the spirit world that can assist you at this time. We're made up of divine source, your loved ones, friends, guides, angels, and spirits who are waiting to assist. We are your spiritual team, and all you have to do is ask for help. So, Leo, whether you believe in spirit guides or not, whether you're intuitive or not, if you ask for help, it can be given to you. But you got to be sensitive to it, because the answers don't come like a phone call. The answers come through slight variations in our mood, changes in our emotions, streams of thought that come to us. But if you sit in stillness, you clear your mind, sit in a meditation, ask your question prior to the meditation, then don't ask for anything in the meditation, just enjoy it. And when you pop out of it, just pay attention. Pay attention to what occurs that day. Pay attention to what occurs to you that day. You know, spirit is always with you, but it's not always obvious. So I feel like some of you really need to get back in tune with looking for the signs and trusting that you're heard, okay? And that could also go for your cross watcher. So you could be dealing with Scorpio, Libra, Capricorn, Aries. Scorpio again, Aries again. Those are the predominant signs I'm seeing. It could be any sign. General reading. Virgo. Virgo. Thank you, Patrick. Thanks, Omega. Okay. So, Virgo, this was almost identical to the way I felt in the Taurus reading. Some of you have Taurus in your chart, or dealing with one. Excuse me for a second. Of where I don't even know, you might have been able to visibly see it, or like my entire focus, even my actual head, was tilted downwards after getting some messages. So I'm just gonna be honest with you. I felt sad. down. Some of you downright like in the dumps, but it doesn't have to be your energy. It could be the environment around you. But it's like I started to get exhausted in the energy, and then all of a sudden there was a pivot to look in a different direction, and then I felt upliftment come in again. So I think it's going to be hard for earth signs. I don't know why this is impacting earth signs. We'll see what I get in Capricorn. To not go to the negative. I feel like some of you are really being drawn to the negative, even though you've done some work on yourself and you're trying to see the positive. I just feel for some reason it's going to require some conscious attention, okay, right now. The energy feels really dense right now around earth signs in general, but Virgo, particularly when I sat in your meditation, and I kept hearing that same song, and I got it just a few minutes ago. I can't remember what zodiac sign it was. Don't you feel like crying? Cry to me. Oh, yeah. When you're all alone. So, it came through in the Cancer reading, I believe, and in the Libra reading that I did last. So you could be dealing with either of those signs or have that in your chart as well. And I feel like yawning, which yawning for me when I'm channeling is a significant sign to me that the energy is shifting. So there's some sort of energy shifting in Virgo that I feel like is going to bring you some more upliftment, but only if you allow it, right? So if you keep looking at the wrongness or something you don't like, you can't invite higher level energy in. All right, but I do feel like there's an energy shift coming in, and I have the Ace of Wands here, which is inspiration. So maybe a shift to in your vibration that inspires you to take more action or to do something different. I heard some of you get out of bed. Some of you need inspiration just to get out of bed, it feels like. And please don't make this resonate if it's not resonating with you. But I feel that's the only message I'm getting. Okay, so let me see. You have the 12th house of surrender, Pisces energy. For some of you, you may also have that in your chart. But this is talking about your dream state, forgiveness, letting go of baggage, healing yourself, your spiritual self, doing some development around that, just kind of letting go. Some of you have like a vice grip on needing to control something, or you are just so damned focused on one thing in particular that it feels very tense to me. And so spirit coming in and giving you an energy shift so that you kind of release a little bit and focus elsewhere for a little bit, you know. Allow yourself to be rejuvenated in the energy here, Virgo. They keep giving me one lyric in particular. Nothing could be better than a glass of wine alone. That's one of the lyrics from that song. Maybe that's what you need. I'm not saying go do that, but like, I don't know. Maybe you need some time alone. A glass of water alone, whatever. Do whatever you want. It's your life. But you know what I mean? Like, give yourself a breather, Virgo. Shoot. Some of you are feeling emotionally drained. Underneath that, there's spiritual healing that wants to come in. Some of you dealing with Scorpio, Aquarius, or have that in your chart. But there's some sort of internal transformation happening here if you'll let it. If you'll let it. But some of you are really holding on tightly, okay, to something that really doesn't serve you. And if you just let go a little bit, if you just surrender a little bit, it's like the answers will come. The relief will come. What you're looking for will come, but it can't come when you're blocking yourself like that. It can't come when you're so focused on needing a certain outcome, or you're so fixated or fixed in your ways, some of you, that you're not open to allowing that. All right. Some of you, like I said, they keep giving me the word fixed, whether it's fixated, fixation, fixed. I feel it's your energy fixated on something, but it could be someone you're dealing with, especially if you're dealing with a fixed sign like Scorpio or Aquarius. But let's see who the person you're dealing with is, what they're going through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of Wands. Sorry, these are new, so I have to count them. 3 of Wands. The Knight of Cups. So whoever you're connecting with, this person, wow, okay. So I'm getting 2 different messages. Some of you are dealing with someone that constantly cuts you down. Or maybe they cut themselves down in their mind. Maybe they do both. I'm not really sure. It could be something that they learned from childhood, something that they may not even be aware of. Like they think they're showing love, but really it's kind of insulting. Or like the way that they say something is more hurtful than loving, but they think they're being loving. You know what I'm saying? It's like someone telling you, I'm saying this for your own good, but it doesn't feel like it's coming from a place that is well intended, you know? Something like that going on. And that's one very specific group of you. For others of you, it's a sense of like this person kind of, they get in their own way. It's like things could be easier, but they create somewhat of their own suffering by not accepting help when they need it, by not reaching out when they need it. And then they try to play things off like it's fine, but I do feel this person has some things that they need to emotionally express or let go of. This person could be the one that needs to kind of surrender. Maybe you're very stubborn when it comes to this person. Like you're not going to budge an inch if they're not going to budge an inch. Be careful with that. That kind of sounds like eye for an eye to me. And nothing gets solved when both people are being stubborn. But do what you want, you know. But maybe some of you feel like that. Like, I'm not going to give. I'm not going to budge until and unless you budge, you know. But something's got to give because they're giving me that song again. 1, something's wrong with me. 2, something's wrong with you. Something's got to give. I don't remember whose reading I got that in. I've gotten that a few times, but recently I did. It could also be that after a period of time of this person wanting to cut you out, that now they want to be more expressive. Maybe they regret that decision or they've changed their mind, you know, because some of them because of children, but doesn't have to be that specific. Or they've gotten back in touch with their inner child or their inner emotions, okay? Intuitive nudges. It's so funny because when I looked at this card, at first I thought it was Channing Tatum. Does anybody know what Channing Tatum's birthday is? If you do, let me know. Intuition is the language of the soul. We are all born aware with the profound sense of inner knowing. Intuition is one of the greatest gifts we possess, which keep us connected to our higher selves, the universe, and our divine spirit. So, pay attention to your intuition, signs, synchronicities, nudges that you may be getting. I actually feel like some of you are not open to that, though. I'm just going to be honest with you. There's a lot of closed off energy here, whether you're meaning to do this or not. So it's like in order to get intuitive nudges and to see the answers, you got to be open to it, Virgo. You got to be open and accepting and let go of what you can't control in order for you to see that, hear that, get what you need. Okay. All right. So it could be dealing with Pisces, Gemini, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus are the primary signs I'm seeing. And Pisces, if I didn't say that. Libra. Y'all, I don't know if you noticed, but I am going faster than usual because it's a holiday and it was my goal to go a little bit faster, but I hope you're still enjoying the readings. I was trying to do best of both worlds, where I'm not on here for 10 hours, but also give you something good. Let me know if you like it. Okay. Libra. So Libra, I heard it's going to take some convincing to open up. Literally. It's going to take some convincing to open up. Now, I don't know if that's how you feel, that someone would have to convince you before you open up, or it's going to take some convincing, or if that's how someone you're connecting with or dealing with during this time frame feels, that you might have to convince someone to open up to you. Okay, let's get into the cards and see, because that was literally the only message that I got for you, Libra. So it's just this essence of not ready and willing to just kind of put your cards on the table or say what it is that you're feeling, okay? Or not trusting that you can trust someone with how you're feeling. And or you're connecting with someone who might have trust issues when it comes to opening up, okay? So take it as it resonates. You have the 7th house here. And this is your card. So this is partnership. This is Libra energy. This is talking about a relationship, whether that be a friendship, marriage, family member, children, spouse, whatever. I don't care. Relationships being highlighted, okay? So there is like some sort of new awareness coming when it deals with relationships and opening up. All right, so let's see what that energy is about. I'm also feeling a lot of tension right here. Like, I feel like I've got 1,700 thoughts going on. Like, there is not all of them positive either. It's a lot of either wondering what another person is up to or thinking, or trying to put yourself in another's shoes, or wondering someone's perspective of you. It's putting yourself outside of yourself that's causing the tension in the headspace, FYI. The Three of Wands. So this is the card of preparation. So there's something that's going to move in that situation, or there's something you're preparing yourself. Some of you are preparing yourself for some sort of conversation within a relationship, or you need to be prepared for that. Okay, because I heard the floodgates may open. So it could be that once you do get convinced or convince someone else, then the floodgates open, so to speak. Ace of Swords, the Six of Cups. Page of Swords, the Knight of Swords. Don't regurgitate the past, Libra. Some of you are thinking too much about the past or past events, or like I said, another person's perspective, and it's really getting to you. So be careful about that. It's time to infuse some new energy and new ideas into your life so that you can move things forward. There's a lot of cards that talk about the ideology of something. Ideology. I'm not really sure what that means. But also, all of these cards indicate like thought processes and communication. So that being highlighted as well this week. But it's in regards to past history or childhood or past events, a past person for some of you. Some of you are reliving memories of the past, which is fine. It's okay to, look back onto things, and especially if you enjoy them, they're good memories. But just don't get stuck there, because your life is not behind you. Your life's in front of you, right? So the encouragement is to try and think new thoughts about old situations. Does that make sense? I'm trying to think of how I could put this. It's time to think new thoughts about old situations. So when we go through something and is really fresh, and we replay it in our mind, we see it from that perspective. But maybe years pass by, months pass by, we become different every day that we're alive. Our perception constantly evolves, life evolves. So now you're looking back on that event, but it's months or years later. And you get a new idea or a new perspective about what actually happened that you couldn't see while you were in the moment, because you were absorbed in the moment that it occurred. There's something like that going on, Libra, where it's like getting a new perspective on an old situation. And then things moving forward rather fast. Actually, this is making you feel a little bit more in control, a little less insecure. So I like that. Person you're connecting with is the Tower. Seven of Pentacles. I have a song in my head. I've been waiting for a girl like you. That could be for your cross watcher. They've been waiting. Girl, guy, whatever. It's a general reading. Get back in there. Misfire. Only one more card. And the Death card. Scorpio energy. So the person that you're connecting with was waiting for you to reach out, waiting for you to be the one to make the gesture, do the thing, create the meeting, invite them somewhere, whatever. Quite disappointed if you didn't do that, Libra. But at the same time, the encouragement from Spirit is that this person needs to take initiative in their own life and stop waiting. Okay, so if they want to be heard, then they need to make themselves known, right? They can't expect other people to consistently know or understand how they're feeling if they don't communicate it. And I do feel frustration on this person's side, frustration with nothing changing or from feeling disappointed here. Now, this come as a shock to you. There may be something shocking around this because maybe you had been thinking about it in a totally different way, right? But then there's something new coming in the energy that's giving you like, oh, that's what it was, or that's what it is. You know, like there's an unawareness here of maybe how the other person is feeling or vice versa. But there is a change coming through on this person's side, and the tower's bringing it in. So it's like, well, if this person is not going to communicate their needs, then the tower is going to come in and shake shit up for them so that change occurs, right? I do feel like this person has had their back turned or has felt backed against the wall, is the words they're giving me. And it's created some sort of hopelessness in their energy. Or if it's not hopelessness, it's just this like meh, you know, like a kind of emotionally detached or emotionally drained type of energy. But both of you going into the Emperor, so both of you wanting to feel more in control than you're currently feeling. There's a lot of instability going on within this person's either home environment, work environment, or just on an emotional level. But it's meant to create change, not to disappoint them, but to create change, right? So prepare yourself, because if there has been holding back, I feel the floodgates, either emotionally or spiritually or whatever, opening up, particularly on this person's side, right? Unbeknownst to you. So let's see. I have to move my table again. It says have fun. I move my table back. Have fun. Stop. When was the last time you had fun? When was the last time you took a chance and did something silly? Something totally unlike you. Something just for the joy of it. It's long overdue for you to let go of your analytical mind and give yourself and your soul permission to have fun. So the encouragement is to lighten up a little bit, Libra. Have fun in the meantime. Enjoy the journey. Don't get so stuck on the outcome. Things are moving and changing even when you're not focused on them, all right? So Scorpio energy here, Libra energy, Taurus energy. This reminds me a lot of Virgo energy, and Aries are the predominant signs I'm seeing. I got to move my chair again. Better. Okay. So, Scorpio, I am not even in the meditation, and I heard argumentative vibe. So, we'll see what that's about. Scorpio. Okay, so Scorpio, I got, even before I went into the meditation, like an argumentative vibe in the energy. I don't know if that's you bringing that to the table or other people or someone you're connecting with, but I feel like some hesitancy here. I feel there is a high likelihood of running into argumentative behavior, whether that's through you or other people. So just be careful of that. There's a very heightened energy around Scorpio, and that could be channeled in a really beautiful way or in a way that just kind of tears things apart. So be careful with that, Scorpio. I heard just be who you are. Just be who you are. Just be yourself, you know, which I don't think is hard for a Scorpio to do, just to be yourself. But I feel a lot of different emotion coming through right now. I feel a bit exhausted. I feel, I don't want to say it's sadness, but it's a little melancholy type of vibe here coming through. But because there's some sort of exhaustion or melancholy or fatigue going on, it's also creating a bit of temperament, irritation, like the desire to lash out or be angry. Be very careful with that. And it could just be that you're having days here and there where you're just not feeling the best. And so when we're not feeling the best, it's really hard to control our thoughts and emotions when our body is fatigued. You know what I'm saying? So they're saying give yourself rest and rejuvenation. Allow yourself to utilize this energy, your birthday season energy, Scorpio, to do what's best for you, do what's right for you. Take care of yourself. Care about how you feel. Care about your emotions. You know what I'm saying? Like, celebrate yourself. And I feel like some of you unfortunately aren't right, you're not there right now, or you're having a dip in the energy or a dip in your mood for whatever reason, and it feels off to me. And I don't mean to be repetitive, but I keep getting that song. I feel like crying. I got it in, don't you feel like crying? Virgo. I can't even count all the zodiac signs. I've gotten that in now. A few different zodiac signs. So certainly not all of you are going to feel that, although I think that your heart is tugging at you no matter what you have going on. And it could just be a blip in time, could just be a moment you catch yourself in, could be a day, could be a few days. Depends how long you dwell there. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like some of you don't want to feel sad. You'd rather feel angry, you know, or when you feel out of control or sad, you go to anger as an outlet or something. Or you could be dealing with someone who that's how they behave. Like, as opposed to getting sad, they get even. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of vibe going on. I'm going to need some good energy to come in for my Scorpios. I read for a few Scorpios yesterday. There's definitely an emotional vibe around the Scorpio energy. I mean, more so than usual, right? And as I say that, I get the moon out. So this is very instinctual, gut instinct. Don't ignore your gut instincts. This is also talking about finding comfort in food, home, like comfortable surroundings, maybe wanting some privacy, spending some time alone, enjoying your alone time, enjoying, your ability to kind of do what you want or have some sort of freedom. This is encouraging you to like self-soothe your emotions, right? To nurture yourself, to take care of yourself, so that you have something to give, you know? Because some of you, I feel like kind of depleted, emotionally speaking, or you're needing to rejuvenate yourself when it comes to your body, maybe. What is the deal? I just feel, I don't know how else to put this, off. You've got Judgment here. So this is the angel of the past in this deck, Pisces, Libra energy for some of you. These are old emotions creeping back up, Scorpio. Maybe there's something significant about your birthday season that brings up the past or people from the past. It could be that as well. You know, old people resurfacing or emotions from the past resurfacing, like you're in this mode of wanting to celebrate your birthday, but it's like there's something from the past that keeps showing up in the emotional space, okay? It could be a past person showing up, you know. Let's see. King of Pentacles. The Chariot. The Six of Cups. There's the past energy. So here's the thing, Scorpio. I feel like a lot of you, you know where you stand in your own life, right? And you're past the past. Like you're over it. You know what I mean? I feel like you don't really feel the need to revisit it, okay? Because it makes you feel a certain kind of way. And I don't feel like it's because you don't care or, you know, whatever. I just feel like you just don't want to bring it back up. Like some of you are trying, you don't want to entertain it, okay? Because you're trying to move past it. But I do feel that it still lingers here. And it's for some reason coming back up in the energy right now. So there's a couple different things that I'm getting. There's a group of you that are kind of enjoying going down memory lane, especially for my older, more established Scorpios, my Phoenix Scorpios that have done all of the shadow work. I feel like you're in this point in your life where, and I don't mean older like age-wise, but maturity-wise. You're at this point where it's just like unfazed, you know? Yeah, you know, you got a lot of fond memories. You appreciate that. It got you where you are, but you like your lot in life right now. You're comfortable with where you're at and looking forward to maybe traveling or future events, you know? Like not allowing the emotion to pull you out of that comfort zone, but rather use the history as fuel to help move you forward, okay? That's one group of Scorpios. Now there's another group of you that aren't quite there yet. So you entertain the past because it keeps coming up, but you really truly do want to move on from it, even though you still think about it. So if this is a person, right, you still think about them. You might even be entertained by the fact that they're trying to get a hold of you, or that they're, you know, entertained by the situation, but wanting to move past it anyways. Six of Swords. Five of Swords. Oh. Oh, I've never seen this card before. It's a Four of Wands. But how interesting is this? The person is painting. This is a really interesting deck. So if some of you have moved on from someone, they are really hurt by that, or it makes them feel rejected, you know. They were hoping to move things forward with you or have some sort of resolution here, or closure, if nothing else. And so this person is very much in the space of not feeling good about themselves, or they may hide this fact from you or other people too. Some insecurities, hiding some insecurities, or a sense of feeling depleted, rejected even. This person is trying to stay busy. Maybe they're a painter, or they have a very creative side to them. So when they're feeling down and out, they go to drawing, painting, decorating, writing, whatever it is that this person does to keep their mind busy. That's what they're doing. They're trying to keep their mind busy on other things. They are having trouble moving past whatever has occurred here. And I don't feel like you're all out in the clear either, because it's showing up in your energy too. But you seem to be handling it a lot better than this person. Like, you seem to be a little bit more secure in your decision making. This person seems to be a bit iffy or uncertain of themselves, uncertain if they're making the right decisions, uncertain as to how you actually feel. There's a very few of you that actually do want to move towards this person or rekindle something from the past, but I see you being very fixed, so I don't actually see action towards that. I think it's just a thought you entertain, but maybe don't act on. You'll know which group you're in. Hello from heaven. Your loved ones in spirit world want to connect with you as much as you want to connect with them. They know you've been thinking of them, and they're sending you signs and symbols to show how much they love you. So some of you have a loved one in the spirit world that is assisting you right now, or this could be your guides. Could also be, even though that this person may be still in the 3D, that they are wanting to connect with you, have been thinking about you, and maybe you're getting signs about that. Okay. So you could be dealing with Cancer, Libra, Pisces, Aries, and the heavy air, especially Gemini, but could be Libra, Aquarius. Okay. This darn sun found me anyways. I keep moving my table and the sun just keeps... It's only during a certain time of the year that the sun does this to me. Sagittarius. Okay, that was really quick. As soon as I went into the Sagittarius reading, I heard, I'm done, I'm done, I'm done, I'm done. And then a song started playing. It's called Focus. She says, focus on me. It's by her, Her, Focus on Me. She says, hands in the soap while the faucet's running. But I feel alone even when we're alone. And that don't mean a thing. Because I don't want to give up. Baby, I just want you to get up. Maybe I've been a little fed up. Won't you just focus on me? So what she's saying in the song is she's tired of being taken for granted. She's tired of not being the focal point. And I'm saying she because the artist is a female, but whether you're a male or a female Sagittarius matters not. It's the sense of either way, tired of the focus not being on you or feeling like you not being heard or validated or, craving love, maybe affection, and not feeling like you're receiving it. Even if you're partnered, it could just be that your partner is very distant or detached or focused elsewhere, and wanting the focus to be placed on you. So maybe check out the lyrics to that song that may resonate with you. I feel some sort of mental exhaustion going on with Sagittarius. So it's a sense of kind of being fed up too. Maybe even fed up with your own thoughts about something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel there must be an emotional boiling point coming in for all the zodiac signs, because I'm feeling a certain kind of way. Okay, for every zodiac sign, I feel like all of us feeling a certain kind of way right now, or like what is going on with that? What's going on planetarily? Do I have any astrologers in here? There's something going on with the collective here. All right, so you have expansion and Neptune. So what wants to come in is this enthusiasm, this optimism, this benevolent, lucky type of feeling. But some of you are so caught in the emotion of something, or they give me the word self-sacrifice. You're needing to clear your energy through meditation, through just sitting in silence, possibly clearing your mind out. But it's a very spiritual and compassionate energy. But they're wanting you to stay optimistic, right? There is some sort of veil being lifted that's going to help you to see a little bit clearer, but not right now. Like, I feel like this is coming in later. Okay, so, let me get this card. The Five of Cups, the Three of Wands. Yeah, there's this like this fog that I'm feeling over Sagittarius's energy. Some of you, it's sadness, depression, if you're really in it. But it could just be that you're having a moment here and there where you're just not feeling like yourself. You're not feeling like in tune. I think collectively speaking, we're all going to be impacted by this, but it's preparing you for some sort of expansion that you've only dreamed of, but you have not fully realized just yet, Don't mind my dogs. It's almost like hold on, let my dogs quit barking. It's almost like Sagittarius, you're getting down about something that's actually in your highest good. Like you can't see it maybe, but it's like there's some good stuff coming your way when you can let this go or when you pop out of this energy, right? I heard the time has run out. For some of you, the empathy has run out. Okay, whether from you or another person. 9 of Cups. 2 of Pentacles. 6 of Swords. The Fool. And the Devil at the bottom of the deck. So, Sagittarius, I just feel like some of you, there's some back and forth in how to deal with possibly finances. Okay, you might be juggling finances right now. I feel like they're giving me the A-OK, so things are going to be okay. Maybe you're worried about juggling finances or the financial aspect of your career or maybe even a relationship. I feel like you're bouncing yourself back and forth, maybe even on different ideas how to make money, okay? There are ideas flowing into you that's going to help to expand that arena of your life, so prepare for that. But when it comes to the emotional space, it's like, I don't want to give up. See, that's the lyric. I don't want to give up. But I feel like some of you do need to release. You know, I'm not saying a person. I'm saying release things that are not in your control. You know, because what she says is, I don't want to give up, but I want you to get up. You know what I'm saying? Like, and in a way, you're giving your power away. So if you're waiting for someone else to show you something or do something or change something in order for you to feel good, well, you're screwed because you can't control them. And if you allow that to control your ability to feel good, you've given all your power to another person because they don't have the ability to do that. You know what I'm saying? So it's also a statement about you're going to have to, or being guided to, go to the space, Sagittarius, where you can feel good regardless of if this person shows you anything. You know, it's called codependency when we rely on other people to make us feel a certain kind of way. And the reason it never works is because people are unpredictable. They have their own path. They have their own source. And things are constantly changing. So you set yourself up for failure every time you make someone else's decisions more important than the decisions you're making. You know. So there's a sense of like giving up here. But not giving up on something you desire for. Giving up the fight, the struggle, the need to see something happen before you can feel good and just feeling good anyways. Because some of you have gotten stuck in some sort of codependent trap when it comes to your emotions, being misguided or giving too much of your power to another person. You know what? That's something really important I learned when it came to relationships. It was one of the hardest lessons I think I don't want to say ever, is one of the hardest lessons I learned was to not make my happiness depend on needing other people to validate me or even feel good, you know. It's a necessary lesson to learn, but it's not an easy one. Because it's like, there's something in our brain that thinks, like, if they would just be different, I would feel so much better. Like, damn them, you know? But the thing is, you can't ask other people to be different so that you could feel better, right? And when you allow people to be them and you be you, Life feels a lot easier. But once I realized, you know what, it doesn't even matter what they do. It doesn't even matter. It don't matter if they change today or never change at all. I get to decide whether I'm happy or not. I got infinitely happier. And then I realized, wait a second, no one can control my emotions but me, which makes me almost impossible to manipulate, which is a great sense of freedom. It's the only kind of freedom you'll ever have, is the ability not to let others decide your emotions. Okay, so this person, 10 of Cups, Ace of Wands, or Swords, Ace of Swords, and the Hangman. Okay, well, I said all of that, and then this person has an epiphany. So some of you feel like things are headed in the wrong direction, but unbeknownst to you, this person is getting some sort of enlightenment or clarity around relationships, seeing things from a different perspective and making a new decision. Okay, I heard pregnant with desire. This person could be pregnant with desire. There's something occurring here that's in the process of developing within this person's energy. But again, it's like if you go into the space of like, oh, this person's happy, now I'm happy. Again, who's controlling your emotion there? But actually, what I feel like is going on here, Sagittarius, is that, first of all, you seem to have a lot of different things pulling on you right now that are kind of pulling you down emotionally. But there is someone here, family, friend, intimate partner, whatever. There is someone here that feels very connected to you, that has some sort of answer, that has clarity, that can see something you're not seeing. This could be a helpful family member, friend, intimate partner, could be, but I'm not getting that so much, but it could be. But there's something like on offer here that's going to help you to make a decision that you're not aware of. And that's why universe is saying, don't be sad for too long, because there's expansion coming in. I've got to move my chair again because I cannot see the chat. Hold on, let me get a guidance card. Ooh, I just want one. It says, take a moment. Stop. Now is not the time to rush into the decision you're about to make. Before this important decision is made, take a moment to pause, quiet your mind so that you can ask your soul for guidance before you move forward. So definitely don't make a decision when you're feeling down and out or sad or depressed. Not the time. Let the energy pass. Take a moment to yourself. Stop. Meditate. Then make decisions from a place of clarity. Could be dealing with the Libra, Capricorn, Leo, Pisces, Aries. Or you could have that in your chart, or the person that you're dealing with could have that in their chart. Or none of the above, since it's a general reading. I've got to move my desk. Oh gosh. I'm gonna have to find a new setup because this is annoying. It's like, what is the deal? Hey guys, just rearranging my room, no biggie. Can you see my face? How do I get the chat off of here? Swipe. Swipe. No, that didn't work. Chat. Okay. Okay, here we go. Here's another angle of my room. Okay, Capricorn. I'm gonna have to remember next time I go live, do not set up in front of the window. Oh, wait. Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm like blinded by the sun. I can barely see the phone. All right, maybe that's not helping. Okay, Capricorn. I'm so annoyed by the sun. It's still in my face. Hold on. How's that? There, sorry. I wanted to keep it nice and sunny in here, but that is really annoying to me. Ugh. This is mostly is glaring in my eyes. Okay. But actually, now that I did that, move back over here. Don't mind me. We're just rearranging furniture in here. It's fine. How's that? Okay, Capricorn. So Capricorn, same or similar energy that I got for Taurus, then Scorpio. Some of you might have that in your chart where the energy shifted. Well, even Sagittarius, I felt this in. There's something tugging here, either tugging at your mind, tugging at your heart, but it's getting ready to shift, okay? And I just kept seeing, I don't even know if I could describe what it was that I was seeing. It was like a pattern. Not a sundial, but kind of. I don't know if I'm explaining this right. It was like a quilted pattern. So there's some sort of patterning going on, okay, within the energy. And I've noticed it through all of the zodiac signs, literally Aries through Capricorn now, kind of a same or similar pattern. If you go back and you actually watch all of the zodiac signs. So I don't feel you're immune to whatever this is that's coming in, but a definite shift here. I also got a high-pitched ringing in my ears. So that lets me know that you're going into a higher vibration, okay, than maybe you have been in. So I feel this is a good shift. It's a good shift upwards, Capricorn, in your energy, in your mood, or in a situation, you name it. So let's see. Ooh, got the wrong card in there. You've got Mars here. So Aries energy. Some of you may be dealing with that, or it's just the influencing vibe. It's kind of an impulsive energy, okay? It is cautioning against doing anything impulsive right now or letting your anger get the best of you. All right, but you might have a hard time doing that, like a hard time suppressing some things that you really want to say, do, have, act on. This is a pretty intense vibe, okay? They are talking about using your willpower, allowing that to work for you as opposed to against you. It's a very strong-willed energy. So Capricorn, you could just be strong-willed in general. You might be kind of a hard-headed person. Capricorn, not you, right? Kid. But yeah, I mean, when it comes to something you really want, I do feel that you're strong-willed about it, meaning not letting go of it easily, or, you know, yeah, a bit hard-headed about it, okay? But it's coming from a place of willpower, of kind of striving towards something that means a lot to you. And if this isn't your energy, it could be someone you're dealing with who has those personality traits. Could be a fire sign, Leo or Aries, okay? Or you may have that in your chart. But this is all about getting back in touch with passion, the things that you want, moving towards your desires, finding some more happiness in the moment, allowing yourself to have fun, be an uplifter. You know what I'm saying? Some of you may want to do things that feel a little bit more playful than maybe obligatory. Maybe for Halloween, maybe today. I do got my Namaste witch's shirt on. You know what I'm saying? Like, let your inner child come out. Let your inner child shine a little bit here, Capricorn. Because I do feel a sense of worrisome energy around you. Or it could be someone you're connecting with. And it's like not helping the situation or not helping you out at all. Like, they keep saying cause for concern. So I feel like there is something tugging at your mind that concerns you or makes you feel worried, makes you feel, maybe even feel a little anxious. And here's how law of attraction works. And a lot of people don't understand this. The more you focus on something that concerns you, the more you're going to be concerned about it. It's not going to change the outcome, but it will change how you feel in the moment. And it could also perpetuate more things to be concerned about if you give all of your focus to that. So it's like, okay, the energy shift is about refocusing then onto things that feel a little bit lighter, that feel a little bit more optimistic or a little bit playful to you. And take your focus off of it for a while. And what you'll notice is is that your mood lifts, and usually the solution comes if you can truly stay in a pure positive energy. Because some of you thinking that you have to take certain action to get what you want. Like you need to do this, you need to say this to get what you want. And Spirit is saying, no, you need to stop forcing and worrying about things, and then you get what you want. You know, like it's almost the opposition of what most people think it is. Because I do feel like some of y'all are getting in your own way, overthinking something, or there's something here that's making you feel a bit disconnected or concerned. Could be that you have some information flowing into you that's a bit concerning to you, but Spirit's really wanting you to quickly change your perspective on whatever this is. King of Swords, King of Pentacles, and the Devil. See, I wish I could show this to you because I don't think it works on. You're wanting to focus here. Which, okay, for you Capricorn, this is your card, but stick with me. This is the worrisome thought, okay? That's how it's coming through. That's creating some sort of disconnection here. When instead, you could be focusing here. Now look how happy and content this guy looks, okay? Guy, girl, I don't care what you are. It's energy. Gender doesn't matter. So they're wanting you to refocus that. Now, whether you're masculine or feminine, let's talk about that for a minute. You're showing up as masculine energy, which just means that you are very much dominating the presence of any relationship or room that you might be in. Okay? Some of you are rethinking something, getting a different perspective, and it kind of makes you rethink, is this good for me? Do I want that change? Will I feel emotionally happy? But at first it starts as like a good thing. You're thinking about it. You're planning for your future. But then you start to think about the struggle that could occur, or the fear or the worry or the concern. And then that totally blocks your energy and nothing changes. So you see, you've got a mix of energy going on here. And they're saying, smooth it out. Thanks you for the $5, little miss. Let's see the person you're connecting to. Some of you also, FYI, could be connecting to an air sign. Aries, Leo is what I have out. Or another Capricorn. Really? Okay, the High Priestess. I think that's the same 3 cards that came out that I just put back in there. Okay, we'll keep them. The Two of Wands. The Sun card. Oh my gosh, the Sun card is out twice. Leo energy. 8 of Cups. Justice. Man, I got these same cards in Taurus's reading as well. Some of you could be connecting to Taurus or have that in your chart. And I felt for all the earth signs the same or similar energy as well. Thank you for the $20, Kathleen. Appreciate you. Thank you for the $5, Rachel. So, whoever you're connecting with, Capricorn, this person, it could be very highly intuitive, or you could have a strong intuitive connection with this person. They are, I heard fantasy land. Sometimes this person gets stuck in fantasy land. But I do get a sense that this person is also searching for their happiness, or going into this space in their life where they're more focused on future planning, trying to follow their heart. Okay. Trying to follow their heart and their intuition. This person's very ambitious. They might have a lot of ambitious goals that they're striving for, or they just in this energy right now of really wanting to kind of see past the problem of something and to focus on the solution. And maybe even have some justice here, okay? Especially when it comes to love relationships, or possibly you, because this is your card here. There is some sort of commitment potential or growth potential on this person's side, okay? A source of encouragement. Some of you, there's a sense of encouragement here coming from this person's energy, or from you to they. I just feel like whatever you're concerned about, this person does not seem to be concerned about that same thing. Like, you could be worrying about something that's not even real, or not even true, you know, like maybe, to give an example, this is just an example, you could be like all in your head that like maybe someone doesn't care about you. In the meantime, this person cares about you. They're just ambitious and focused on their goals. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could be like that. But that's just an example, right? But you get what I mean. Like, this person is not sharing this worry with you. Okay. Or, you know, like as parents, I'll give another example. We like worry over our children's future. In the meantime, our children aren't worried about it. You know, they're out living their life. It's us that's worrying about it, you know. So, like that type of vibe, you know. So. I'm gonna have to open up that window because I like some sun. ADD. I keep opening and closing my window. Inspire passion. Life devoid of passion can be a boring, uninspired, blank canvas that slowly drains the soul. Now is the time to reignite your passion and rejoin life. This is an opportunity to set new goals, which will in turn reconnect you with all that is sacred. Maybe you need a little bit more passion in your life. Maybe this person inspires that in you, or you, they. Take it or leave it. That's what I got. All right. So Leo, Aries, Leo, Libra, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy, Sagittarius, and air. Gosh, I've got all of them here. Really, pretty much, except water. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I got some super chats I didn't get to read, so let me read those real quick. Thank you so much if you sent one. Attempt to readjust my lighting again. Let's see, did the sun move? Worse than ever. Perfect. Perfect. Exactly. Great. I just move right here. Like that. Like that. Okay. All right. Thank you. Hold on, I missed a few of the super chats. Hold on a second. Oh, well, let me scroll. Oh, crap. Okay. Well, if you sent me a super chat and I didn't see it, just know that I fully appreciate you. Well, thanks for watching, Maddie. Okay. Aquarius. I'm gonna drink of water here. So Aquarius, I saw someone writing, and they were writing with one of those old-timey, like, ink pens, the feather pens. So, first of all, like, some of you might be history buffs. You might like the history. Thank you for the $9.99, Dana. You might like feathers. Okay, I get that a lot. It's a spiritual sign for me as well. But then, oh my gosh, I've already lost it because I said hello. Oh no. Okay, well, I don't believe in coincidences. Some of you feeling a bit absent-minded, feeling a bit flighty lately, maybe. Oh, now I remember. I heard first line of defense. First line of defense. So some of you, there's a bit of a defensiveness here coming through the energy, whether that's coming from the Aquarian or from the people surrounding you. TBD, to be determined. But I can tell you that the whole entire collective energy right now feels a bit testy to me, okay? So I don't know, like I said, what's going on planetarily, but things do feel a little bit like walking on eggshells almost. You could feel that way, Aquarius, like you're walking on eggshells when it comes to a specific person or just kind of in general, feeling, I don't know, not very certain as to how to feel about something, okay? So let's get some cards out and see. First house of self. Some of you might have Aries in your chart, be dealing with one. Go check out that reading if you did. But I also got this in the Leo reading. Some of you could be connecting with Leo. This is about your outlook on life, your self-image, your life philosophy, your self-awareness of who you believe yourself to be. And sometimes this gets really tricky, especially if you've been giving a lot of thought maybe to how someone else perceives you. That could be serving as a blockage for you. But the encouragement right now, Aquarius, is to focus mostly on how do you feel about them, not how do they feel about you, because you can't vibrate for another person. You can only vibrate for yourself. You know what I mean? You can't feel another person's emotion. You can only feel your emotion and your response. So if that's the only thing that you have control over, does it even matter what anyone else feels when you really think about it? I'm not saying be a jerk and don't have empathy, but seriously, we give a lot of thought trying to feel or empathize with others' emotions, so much so that we lose sight of how we feel. And how we feel is really the only thing you can experience in life ever, and the only thing you're responsible for, right? So there's a responsibility here to pay attention to that of which you feel within yourself. And does that feel good to you or does that feel bad to you? And when it feels bad, ask yourself why. Ace of Wands. Holy crap. Well, some of y'all are going into this space where you're like, I got a song in my head. It's all about me, 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 me. Forget about you, 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 you. So what you gonna do, 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 do. That's Maya. Ooh, I ain't heard Maya in a minute. Some of you are going into this space where that's how you feel, or that's maybe where you need to direct your focus to. Thank you for the $10, Terry. This is getting inspired to also take better care of your physical body, okay? But also, you know, being conscious and self-aware. And feeling inspired. So I feel some inspiration coming through. I feel a revitalization in the energy coming through. I feel you refocusing your energy onto self, okay? From some of you, it's your first line of defense. Thank you. That's where that came from. Some of you, the way to protect something, or this is how you feel, the way you protect yourself is to turn inward. Or it's a defense mechanism sometimes when the Aquarius detaches, because it's a sense of protection or something. So let's see. I'm not going to tell you what the next lyric in that song was, but if you look up the lyrics, thank me later. I don't know if anybody remembers the lyrics to that song. All right. Justice. The Five of Cups. Oh my gosh. 10 of Swords, 7 of Swords. What's underneath that? 8 of Swords. 10 of Cups. So, Aquarius, whoever or whatever has been emotionally draining you, you're done with that. Or you're done allowing that to impact you emotionally. Some of you feel like you wasted emotion where it wasn't appreciated, or that you wasted time. There's a sense of feeling sadness here. Even like I give up. Some of you give up, you know, trying to understand another person, or they trying to understand you. There is the 10 of Swords, which is a clearing of the energy here. So, especially if there was like a lot of illusionary energy, a lot of worrisome energy surrounding like a specific person or situation, and it was impacting your happiness in a negative way, or you were not. See, some of you, it's not that this person has the power to make you feel bad, it's that you gave them the power to make you feel bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, go back to the Sagittarius reading, the little spiel I did for Sagittarius, especially if you have Sagittarius in your chart. Some of y'all are maybe in this energy where you allowed someone into your emotional space and then felt drained by that, and maybe you blame the other person, but truthfully you gave them the keys. You know, you allowed it in, right? Now some of you have some regrets over that, but Spirit is saying, Spirit doesn't look backwards. Spirit doesn't have regret. It don't have worry. Your higher self doesn't see it that way. You know what your higher self is seeing right now? An opportunity to get inspired about your life again, to focus on yourself, to look out to your vast future, know that karma will be served, that you don't need to dwell on this anymore, that it's okay to walk away. It's okay to clean the slate. It's okay to begin again. Some of you, there's deception here and you're wanting to get to the bottom of something, but the more you dig, the more you torture yourself. It's almost like you don't even want to know. You don't need to know. It doesn't matter. That's what Spirit is saying. Spirit is saying, look in the different direction. Look over here. That's what they're saying. You know what I mean? It's the wanting to know more that keeps you wanting to know more, which is a never-ending wanting that is bringing you more wanting of knowing more, but never receiving the full closure or answers. It's an insane cycle, right? And I'm not being hard on you, Aquarius. Y'all know I'm an Aquarius too. But this is part of being a fixed sign, because we get fixated on things and we want to know. We want to know. We want to uncover the truth. We want to know. We want to know. We want to know. We want to know. And then before you know it, you went down the rabbit hole plus some and drained yourself and forgot who you were. You know, forgot that you were okay before this situation, this person, whatever, ever even came into your life. That you were whole to begin with, you know. I just did a personal reading on an Aquarius yesterday. This was, I don't know if she's watching. If you are, girl, what's up? This is kind of reminding me of her reading, actually. It was a pleasure. By the way, it was a total pleasure getting to know you. So let's see this person's emotional space. Person Aquarius is dealing with. Some of you, can I just say this? Some of you, it's not in regards to one specific person at all. Some of you, it's just, you're feeling just drained, just in general right now. And you're needing to give yourself a break. Some of you need to give yourself a break from overworking yourself. Some of you are overworking yourself. Overstressing about something. All right. But take it as it resonates. All right. So this person has 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups, Knight of Cups, 8 of Cups, 9 of Swords. That is so confusing. So whoever you're connecting with, Aquarius, this person is looking for emotional satisfaction. You know, they may want to express their emotions to you in a satisfying way. But this person also feels very insecure, or they worrisome, okay? It's like this person is trying to override. No way. Yo, didn't I say I've never used these cards today. You guys watched me open them. I've never even looked at them before today. Didn't I say I saw an old-timey pen, feather pen? I could not make this up. What is that? What are they writing with? An old-timey feather pen. I'm tickled by that. I was like, sorry. Okay, so, back to you. This person could be in therapy. They could use some therapy. They may need to talk things out. Maybe you're in therapy, okay? Maybe writing is therapy. Reading. It's interesting, Aquarius. So here's the thing. I feel you're emotionally drained, but this person does not see that in you. They may be completely unaware of the effect they have or what's going on with you in the background. Maybe they are, but I feel there's an unawareness here. And it's like there's someone here in the energy, Aquarius, that wants to show up for you, wants to show some sort of love. But this person also feels that you're very ambitious, or maybe that you have emotionally detached here. And it's worrisome, or it worries them. If you've pulled away from this person, they're worried about that. This person might be very confused in how they feel. Maybe they do need to talk to a counselor or have some sort of therapy to help them like overcome an issue they have with being able to like let go of things, or they gave me the word persuaded. This person could be very persuasive, or they could be easily persuaded emotionally, or maybe they do that to other people. They emotionally persuade other people. I guess it's just confusing to me because it doesn't seem to match how you're feeling. You know, like I said, this person could be unaware that you're going through some things, okay? Maybe you didn't open up. Maybe you haven't told them. Okay. It's my dog. All right, so let me get some guidance. Oh, that's so interesting. So I got the word cavalier. Okay, Aquarius is, I will say this. Aquarius people can be really hard to read because sometimes we seem like we don't care when we care deeply. Sometimes we come off so detached and like cavalier that it's hard to know emotionally what's going on underneath it all. And there's something here about that energy, okay? And that could be you, but it could also be this person, right? What I just see in the super chat. Let me get some guidance. All of a sudden, I can't see my super chat. Thank you for the $100, KK. Wow, much appreciated. Light and love and magic to you too. Hello. Did you mean to put that much in there? Because I can refund you. But thank you. Appreciate that. Sorry, that just made me stop and look. Okay. But if it was an accident and you meant $10, that's okay. You could tell me. I don't know how to refund it, but I could probably figure it out. I'm not sure. All right, so strength card. But if you did mean it, that's awesome. Like, seriously, thank you. Sorry. Okay, so you have the strength card here. This says, strength comes from many sources. Staying strong brings confidence, conviction, and a balanced body, mind, and soul. Spirit has its own unique and beautiful way of replenishing your soul with strength. You're never alone. We're always with you. So I think it takes some strength for you to be able to focus on self and stay in your confidence at times. But that's what you're being called towards. All right, Aquarius. So it could be dealing with Libra, water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or Aries. Or Leo. Those are the predominant signs I'm seeing. Or another. Okay, sorry. Am I live? Did my live cut off? Oh my gosh. There's no way. First of all, I looked up at the clock and it said 1:11:11, but there's no way I've only been online for an hour. Is my clock glitching? Y'all, I thought I was doing so good on time. I was like, man, I'm killing it. No, this whole time, this stupid timer hasn't been working. Dang it. I was like, 1 hour, I'm killing it. I should take a screenshot. I'm going to take a screenshot of this. I'm going to show you guys. We'll put this in the comments. It says, right now, I'm looking at my timer. It says 1 hour and 12 seconds. And I look over here, it's 2 o'clock. I went into a portal where time does not exist. I don't know. Damn it. All right, that's all right. We're on Pisces. How long has it been in real time? 3 hours? Do you like my shirt? Thank you. It's my Halloween shirt. 3 hours, the huge. I wasn't going any faster, and I really thought that I was. What the heck? I've never seen it do that before. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Pisces. Pisces, you're next. I'm going to let myself believe it was only an hour. Because sometimes I'm on here for so long, I feel guilty. I feel like, oh gosh, I should have been spending my Sunday doing this, this, and this. You know, even though I love being here with you guys. But when I'm on here too long, it's draining. Anyways, blah, blah, blah. Pisces. Okay, that was rather quick. I saw a rock. Then I heard The Rock, you know, like the actor. And then Michael Jackson came through. What's that one song he says? Rock me, baby, all night. Rock the night away. All right, so that artist, that actor, rocks, that could all resonate with you, take it or leave it. Some of you might be celebrating Halloween tonight. Maybe you're going to party or something. Maybe you partied this weekend. Who knows? But I also got, symbolically speaking, I heard rock solid. So there's something here that you are rock solid about, meaning like not going to change your mind about. You feel pretty solid in what it is that you're doing or feeling, or Spirit's trying to give you a sense of security or encouragement to stick with something, okay? Ooh. Oh, no way. This card again. Some of you have Aries in your chart. You're on the cusp. You could also be dealing with Aquarius and Leo. Both of them got this card as well. But this again is talking about self-awareness, your physical body, your self-image, your life philosophy, not letting other people tell you who to be or when to be or where to be, to take control of self, to take control of your self-image, your outlook on life, to choose to see life the way that you want it to be. All of that coming in. Sorry. And then I heard bringing sexy back, which I think I got for you already, or at least I got it for Aries. Okay, so there's an Aries reference here again. So let's see. And they're saying, I'm getting, can you smell what the rock is cooking? Now, some of you might be wanting to just have good food, dine out, or cook for yourself. Treat yourself with something that tastes good and feels good, you know. This is kind of like submersing yourself in the environment, Pisces, and getting a lot of pleasure and enjoyment. I'm getting like reminiscent of like Taurus energy. Some of you could be connecting with a Taurus. Let's see. The Emperor. More Aries energy. What in the world? So it's like this very fiery part of you that's showing up. And it's giving you some determination to stick to your guns about something, to stick to the point, to hold your own. I can't help it. This is a sense of sorry, there's all kinds of distractions going on. This is a sense of wanting to be in control of your life, in control of yourself, in control of a situation as well. Now, some of you, it could be that you're dealing with a masculine fire sign, but it doesn't have to be a fire sign. That could just be behaving that way, who has control issues, okay? But if that's the case, Spirit is saying, remember who you are. You're in control of you, no one else, okay? So it's like a very dominating vibe or a very dominating influence in your life that's showing up here. Then you have the Five of Wands, the Nine of Swords, the Two of Pentacles. I didn't mean to get that many out. Oh my gosh, but I'm glad I did. Pisces. Oh, wow. I want to give you a hug or something. What is this? So there's a lot of internal struggle going on that is really kind of getting to you. Not really sure what the right answer is or the right direction to go in. There's a lot of elusive information here, secretive type of vibe coming through. Could be tied to a Capricorn or an Aries, but doesn't have to be. It's just like I heard weighing on your mind. There's something that's heavily weighing on your mind that you're not seeing the truth of, or there's some sort of deceptive energy around this, or secretive energy. But I feel like it's tugging at you, okay? And it's creating maybe some turmoil here. It's definitely has you second guessing some things. Why are you second guessing yourself? There could be, I'm not going to blame this on another person, right? But it could certainly be that there's someone here that seems to have more influence than you that makes you second guess yourself. That could be in a relationship at work, it could be in a family dynamic, you name it. But it's like a sense of always feeling like you don't feel good enough, or you feel like you can't be who you really are with this person, or that, oh, yuck. I don't mean that in like I mean like Pisces. This, I feel like this whole entire live, all zodiac signs, has been a same or similar message, which is do not give your power away to other people by allowing them to control your happiness or how you feel about yourself, or make you question your worthiness or your divineness, or the fact that you're in control of your own life. That's been the repetitive theme for all 12 zodiac signs today. So obviously, as a collective, we all need to become more self-aware as to where we're giving our power away to other people. And it's like, well, I care. Of course you care, and it's okay to care, but you can care without giving over all of your emotions and giving up your alignment and your well-being in the process, because then that's not caring for yourself. So there's a big misconception around this idea of unconditional love. That unconditional love means that no matter what someone does or says, I must love them and see the best in them anyways. And while that is true, it is never to the detriment of self that you should be doing that. True unconditional love is love for oneself. That's got to come first. And when you unconditionally love yourself, you won't put yourself in situations and around people that don't value you, because that wouldn't be unconditionally loving self. That would be unconditionally loving another to the detriment of self. It's hard to grasp, right? But it's the only thing that is going to empower you, is to understand that when they talk about unconditional love, I don't care in what scripture or what teaching it's written in, they are never talking about someone else. They're talking about loving yourself the way God, source, universe loves you, which is unconditionally. And if you love yourself unconditionally, you wouldn't put up with all of this. You know what I'm saying? But the cool thing is when you do unconditionally love yourself, and that means you're walking in your truth, and you are respectfully keeping your boundaries while allowing others to do what they're going to do, then and only then do you have the ability to unconditionally love another. It starts with you, then you can give that as a gift to others. It starts with you, then you can call yourself an uplifter, a starseed, a light worker. But it's not until it begins with you, because you can only call forth love from self to give to others. And so if you don't love yourself, you got nothing to offer, right? So I don't know, all that to say, Pisces, unconditionally love yourself, right? Because this right here is the opposite of that. This is not facing the right direction, okay? And I say that with love. That sounded preachy. I didn't mean it like that. I'm learning this too. Okay, we're in this together. But maybe the whole collective needs to know that. Maybe I'll do a collective video on that. All right. Okay, so you have the Eight of Pentacles, the person you're connecting with, Eight of Pentacles, Strength card, Hangman. This person is trying to work on themselves. They are trying to see things from another perspective. They're a very strong personality, okay? And it could just be that this person seems to have more influence than you and it makes you question your abilities. But it's like this person having their own strengths do not take away from your strengths. You know, this person could be in this position here where they're able to see something from like an objective standpoint that you can't see it at. I do not feel that this person showing up here is the same as this masculine energy, this controlling masculine energy. So I feel like this is a third person here. This seems like a friendly energy here. This does not, if you're dealing with more than one person. Okay. This to me seems like someone who is also working on themselves, has the ability to give you some sort of guidance or support here. This could be a friend or a family member that's showing up, because they're giving me the song You Got a Friend in Need. So some of you, it's like you have a sense of support here, but spirit wanting you to find it within yourself. But if you need it, ask. Like if you need advice, ask someone that you trust. I feel like there is someone you can trust over here. But this is all about taking control of self, understanding to unconditionally love yourself, to become your own emperor, okay? And not let other people influence you, especially people who make you feel like crap, you know? Just saying. Especially that, the archetype like that. There's some guidance. Let's see. Oh my gosh, how many times am I going to get this card? I have 72 cards here, and I've gotten the same card 3 times now. Hello from heaven. Your loved ones in the spirit world want to connect with you as much as you want to connect with them. They know you've been thinking of them, and they're sending you signs and symbols to show you how much they love you. They're giving me the song Hello from Adele, Hello from the Other Side. Some of you dealing with Cancerian energy here. But even if you don't have loved ones on the other side, this is saying you're guided, you're supported, you are unconditionally loved. So why not unconditionally love yourself and take control of your life? All right. So it could be dealing with Capricorn, Aries. I got a ton of Aries here. Or that could be in your chart, but I also have Leo and Aquarius. That showed up in Aquarius's reading. Could be Taurus, Scorpio as well. That could be in your chart or the chart of anyone that, or in the chart of the person or people you're dealing with. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't make it resonate if it doesn't. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys, and dealing with my many table moves and all the craziness that you deal with every time you watch me. But I love you so much, and happiest of Halloweens to you. Thank you for the super chats. If you gave me a super chat, I am wishing you the very, very best. And namaste, my witches. Woo woo. Till next time. Bye.